Welcome to Team Effort. Today's topic is learn new technologies, or why playing around might save your team. Hi, I'm Morten from Hyperreactive. Today we're going to talk about playing around with new technologies in the team. While you're here, please give that subscribe button a good click. You can read more about this topic in the article linked in the description below, where you can also subscribe to our newsletter. The article contains stories from different experts and how they're staying challenged with new technology. Learning new technology is good for all developers, for several reasons. One reason is the obvious one: expand your knowledge. You might learn about new things that you can use in your everyday work to make it easier. Another reason is to challenge yourself, to get out of your comfort zone. This will result in one of two things. Either you'll expand your comfort zone to include new areas, or you'll figure out that your old comfort zone was the right one. Maybe you don't need to know about Kubernetes, because that's clearly not your strong suit. It's okay, at least you now know what it is. Knowing alternative technologies to your current stack is also important in order to actually assess whether your stack is the right one. If you only have a hammer, everything looks like a hammer time. If you're building things in React, learn from the competing frameworks, if for nothing else than to validate that React is in fact the right tool for you. There are many ways to get acquainted with new technologies, alternative frameworks, or completely new languages. Hackathons are a popular way for companies to have their developers and other employees meet in an informal setting, think outside the box, and try things out in a new way. And it's an excellent occasion for playing around with unfamiliar technologies that seems better suited to the project at hand than your regular all-purpose hammer. There's a lot more to be said about hackathons, but we'll cover that in a separate video. Conferences are also popular for many reasons, of which getting a taste of new technology is definitely an important one. Developers should attend conferences, but they should also vary their conferences. If you're doing C# all day, don't only attend C# conferences. Try something new for a change and see if Ruby might be a hidden gem. When you're building prototypes internally in the team to probe out completely new features, you might want to try to build them in different technologies. If you're using React on a regular basis, try to build this new prototype in both React and Vue and see how they compare. Reading articles about them can only do so much for you. Trying it out firsthand is essential. Finally, side projects are important. Most developers already have a bunch of side projects, some just for the fun of it, some might be working on small-scale startups. No matter the reason, side projects are a great way for developers to flex their creative developer muscles and give new technologies a spin in a confined setting. I'd actually argue that you can foster side projects in the company in more ways than the classic 20% allowance companies like Google are doing. Make sure that developers are challenged in their side projects. This will give you better developers. You can, for instance, have a side project only hackathon, where the only requirement is that all participants have to leave their bubble and try something completely new. Then the hackathon won't have the regular business purpose of building new assets, but it will build better and more enthusiastic employees. This brings me to the question of the day. What's technology you have been wanting to take for a spin? Please give your answer in a comment below and feel free to tag it like this. To answer for myself, I've been wanting to play with Go for a long time, but still haven't found the perfect excuse to do so. Finally, remember to like and subscribe for more content like this. We'll be posting new content every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so make sure to stay updated. When you follow the link below to the in-depth article, you can also sign up for our newsletter on all things relevant for modern web development teams. Keep coding, and thanks for watching.